Ohio residents, I want you to imagine here with me. You never left Columbus, Ohio. You were born here, and you had an opportunity when you turned 15, went to somewhere in Africa. Let's say Ethiopia. Let's say somewhere Jijiga. You don't know the language. You don't know the culture. You don't know how to even ask what a bathroom is. How would you feel? Who would you call on to? What would you do? That is the case in most of the immigrant community in Columbus, Ohio, that come here, sold their livestock, they sold their homes, sold everything they have to jump on the American dream, the low opportunity that America provides. And they come here hoping that someone will help them. Someone will assist them with something. And that was ETSS was born. ETSS was born in 2005 in Columbus, Ohio, to be an assist to the immigrant community. And I am here, and I have the honor, actually, to be here with the founder and the conceiver of this actual organization. Let's go ahead and introduce him to you. His name is Dr. Seleshi, and everybody know him as Doc, but mostly considered the community leader. And I have the honor to be here with you. Thank you so much for allowing us to be here at 1060 Mount Vernon Avenue, at the head office of ETSS.
Yes.
Tell us about it. Tell us about you for a little bit.
Right. Thank you, Jacob, and the New American Roots. Really appreciate for coming here and to see what ETSS is doing and what we are helping and how it is founded. Ethiopian Tawhid Social Services is a new American social service agency established in response to the unique needs and service gaps of refugees and immigrants in 2005, of course, as you said. Initially, it was to reach out to the Ethiopian community because we don't have any community services that help the Ethiopian immigrants. But as it was around 2000, actually, the idea was conceived and created. But the first 5 years, from 2000 to 2005, was a conception, the idea generating. And then 2005 is the birth of ETSS. Mm-hmm. So now we expand our territories from the Ethiopian community to over 47 countries here in Central Ohio, from Asia, from Middle East, from East Africa, Central and West Africans, and also from the Latino communities. We are serving all ages and groups that need to be self-sufficient and establish roots here in Central Ohio.
Wow. ETSS was established to make sure that my family that didn't speak the language, to make sure that they get all the assistance in a low term.
Exactly. It is a uniqueness. What is unique for ETSS is we provide services both in English and native language. That's what makes us unique. Because we want our youngsters to know about their culture and their heritage, and also the newcomers, to be integrated to the new Americans, because the language is the main issue that they have. How it is hard to communicate with the residents of Central Ohio, or in general in the United States. The language is the bridge, the communication. And also, of course, they need also skills. Refugees, immigrants, by nature, they are hard-working people, but they need someone to guide them.
Absolutely.
To give them, community, to guide them to community service.
That was actually my next point, and you already mentioned it. Obviously, there are the services that I've seen a whole, I've been coming to the events, I've been coming to part of this organization. We collaborated in many different ways in the past. The services people need to know. What are the services? I know you say something about English.
Yes.
But
yes. The services are a kind of comprehensive, family-centered services. The youth program from 5 to 24 years old youth are covered, like the after-school program, summer enrichment camps, summer employment programs, the youth summit, cultural enrichment, where we teach our culture at the same time understanding, working across cultures. Career development for youngsters who's between 17 to 24 who are dropping from school, that helps them, build different skills like nursing assistants so that they can be, build their future careers. So that youth development program it has about 15 to 17 activities and programs.
Wow.
On the adult program, of course, we teach English as a second language. We teach job readiness training, employability skills, placement and rotation services. In addition to those core program services, we have civic forums, like the Ethiopian New Year celebration. Now it evolved to a new American festival last year. The Youth Summit, these are every year we have in August. These are the Youth Summit that we did. We bring our youngsters and also the American-born youngsters so that they work together and they plan together. They have different workshops. And now we bring the African diaspora, which you will call it Tawahido Africa, where we mobilize around the Ebola initiative, and we raised about $15,000, which we are going to send now to Africa, back to West Africa, to Liberia, to Sierra Leone, and Gabon, other African countries who are affected by the Ebola. And the other initiatives that we are working really this year is the new American Community Impact Leadership Collaborative. This is about 16 different community-based, refugee migrant-based organizations come together for a common goal, for a common purpose, to a community-wide impact. That's what, this night we have, there will be some of the community leaders, representatives. We refugee migrants, we believe that it is that helping refugees is by helping them to organize, because organized communities have voices, they empower their community, and they help in the integration process.
Wow.
So because of that, we build the capacity of these small organizations, and now they are really coming under one umbrella, which they choose ETSS, to work together and write proposals, program design, and now we have about 5 locations in Central Ohio where we are serving the different refugee migrant communities.
Wow. And that is a lot of information. But in the meantime, one thing you mentioned out that sticks out is that ETSS plays a major role within the immigrant community in Columbus, Ohio, calling over 100,000 immigrant community in Columbus, Ohio, calling Columbus their home. And ETSS play a bridge for that matter. And I wish we have more time to talk about this. I know we will go back and discuss what we can do in the future. To just wrap it up, ETSS is the bridge and the voice for the new American community. And from your perspective, Doc, what would you tell a person that's watching here that just came to Columbus? What would that individual should expect from ETSS? What do you want him to do in the process?
Just call us, come to our office, no matter what you are, wherever you are, we will help you.
There you have it. You're watching The Roots, the American Roots, with your host, Jacob Amare. We'll continue to work with you and to bring you more and more information about our community. We'll see you soon.